What's up, guys? It's Captain Rice Production 72, and welcome to episode 11 of collecting the complete saga in LEGO. If you're unfamiliar, this is my series where I'm aiming to collect all of the playable characters from LEGO Star Wars, the complete saga in LEGO. This series features many real minifigures, for example Greedo, as well as many custom minifigures like Han Solo here from episode 4. And in this episode, and I'll probably be the last one to do this for a while, I know I said this a few episodes ago, but I'm already using up what I've got and purchased. But this will be the last one for a little while using official minifigures. Now, these two are only connected in one way, and that's stature. Other than that, they wouldn't really be appearing together. But they're two pretty cool minifigures. One that I had a surprising amount of trouble trying to find on eBay, and one that I just kept forgetting to pick up. But they're pretty cool minifigures nonetheless. They're both original trilogy. Apart from the battle droids and the droidica, don't quote me on this, but I think I have all the official minifigures that they released for the prequels. From like here on out, it might just be customs. I could be completely wrong, but you know, that's just a thought. Anyway, so going forward from here, it'll just be custom minifigures. I've got enough stuff lying around for us to go up to, I think, 17 or 18 episodes, like being filmed all at once. So that's kind of like the main goal. But you know, like I said in the last episode, the goal is really to have all the figures on this stand here by, well, I need to double check the date, but the exact date in 2007 that the complete saga released. For next year, I want to have all that there for the 20th anniversary. I think that would be the way to go with all that. My goal is to try and finish it at least a month or two beforehand. You know, I'm doing alright on that. There is some minifigures I'm having problems finding. Like, I cannot find a Queen Padme. I know some people have them. So I've been messaging a few other creators who have got them to try and figure out where they are on that. But anyway, let's get to the table, because these are two really cool minifigures. One minifigure I kept forgetting was in the game, because I thought I'd have to buy the custom one, which looks a bit different, but I'll explain that. Another one, it's a minifigure I've wanted for a long time. Let's go to the table. Alright, I'm back. So, one of these minifigures is in a set that I was never sure if I was going to buy. Like, it was one of those ones I'm on and off whether or not I want. Another one's from a set that I almost bought to get this minifigure. I got 3 of them. It was a set I'd wanted for a while anyway. But let's get into them. So, we'll start with my least favourite and then my favourite. So, my least favourite out of the two, but it's still a pretty cool minifigure, is the original Wicket. So, funny enough, in the complete saga, this minifigure is just called Ewok, I think. And the game actually uses one of these guys with a red hood rather than an all-brown one for the Wicket character. So, that'll be one I have to find a custom. I've not even began to try and find one of those. I probably should. So, really cool looking minifigure indeed. Not got too much to say on it. You know, it's an Ewok. It's one of the early 2000s molds, so there is no printing on it. And I'm going to get this comment, no, my hands are not filthy. Just, so for some reason, in the colder weather this time of year, the skin just seems to look funny. But, you know, it's a really cool looking minifigure. It's not my favourite, but you'll see why with the next minifigure. This minifigure was in the Ewok attack from, I think, 2001? 2001 or 2002, this one appeared. I think it's 2002. Excuse me. Again, like I said in the last episode, this is probably what gives away that they're all filmed together. I apologise for the coughing, I'm not feeling too great. But let's get on to that second minifigure, because as cool as it says, I like this other minifigure quite a bit more. So, this is a minifigure that I wanted for a while, and I debated whether or not I was going to pick up the set. Then I realised if I buy one separate, I'll just have 4 once I pick up the set, which is even cooler. So this minifigure is from 2005, set 10144. It's the original Lego Jawa, which is cool. You know, fun fact, it was only in 2005 that Lego Jawas ever got capes. It's kind of cool, because right now, here in 2026, there's actually rumours of getting a new Sandcrawler. I'm curious to see what the Jawas will look like now, because I've not had Jawas in, what, 6 years, maybe? So, I don't know. I think the Mos Eisley Canteen, the big MBS ones last time we saw those. Anyway, really cool looking minifigure. Like I said, got the cape. You know, got that headpiece that just looks funny to me. Love that. Get the hood back on. So, old school hood mold. I wonder if the Jawas will use the new hood mold. Or maybe that's just a piece, you know, exclusive to the Jedi Sith characters. Not too sure on that. But either way, absolutely love this minifigure. So these two, right? The one thing connecting them, other than the fact they're the same colour, they're also very short. Yep. That's probably a form of discrimination. I'm just joking. Anyway, so these are pretty cool. Very happy to add these two to the stand. These will be the last 2 official ones we had for quite a while. Because, like I said, I'm pre-filming these episodes. Like, I could go pick up, for example, the Droidica or the Gonk Droid right now, but you would not see them for quite a while. So from here on out, it's pretty much just custom minifigures we're going to be taking a look at. But I really do like these. They're cool minifigures. You know, I forgot about that Ewok existing because you mostly play for the one with the red hood. And like I said, the game calls that one Wicket. Obviously, in post, I'm going to add a whole bunch of images to explain what the hell I'm on about. But let's get over to the stand. Oh, by the way, I do want to apologise if you can hear wind noises in the background of this video. There is high winds and rain outside. Anyway, so we're going to add the Ewok first. He's pretty simple. He goes between Boba Fett and the Royal Guard. I am not sure why, because the other Ewok actually goes up next to Darth Vader. He goes right there, and Han Solo Endor goes there. It's a bit weird how that works. Anyway, let's get the other minifigure on. The Jawa, which is to me the cooler minifigure. He goes right here underneath Jango Fett between the Sand Trooper and the Tusken Raider. So there we go, last official ones that we'll be adding for a while. Like I said, from here on out, pretty much just we're going to be going down the custom route. All you guys ask who the custom manufacturers are primarily in these videos. Here's the main three that you will find throughout this display. Fig Fab Labs, Brick Rebellion, and Boskman Customs. To give you some example, Brick Rebellion has done this wonderful Shock T. He also did the Han Solo. Fig Fab Labs, he did... Fig Fab Labs, I'm trying to actually find one that is his. Fig Fab Labs done the young Boba... I don't have too many of his things. Done the young Boba Fett. And Boskman Customs did, for example, the Padme that's there, the Captain Panaka, and that other Padme. So, you know, some good stuff. But anyway, that kind of concludes it for this episode. The next few episodes, like I said, will just involve custom minifigures. But you're going to see the stand really fill out. I'm not going to be really doing too much reviews or stuff lately. To be completely honest, right? And this only really applies as of the day I'm uploading it. But screw it, I'm going to say it anyway. Because you guys ask these kind of questions. Right now, there's quite a bit of a backlog in the LEGO collection. But you'll notice with the live streams, I've been trying to fix all that. So... reviews are on hold, but this series is getting priority, as you've been seeing. Anyway, I'll see you guys in episode 12.